Now, Elliott Wilson had gave a take. He had made a status. He had posted something online talking about academics, talking about how he felt about academics and how Drake could be screwing him over. So right here it says, "I got love for you, Big Act. Still numero uno, but the boy, which is Drake, keeps playing you. Steak or no steak, ain't no way around it. Respectfully." Now, this is something that I always found interesting because how much does academics really support Drake? Like, he supports Drake more than anybody. He's willing to crash out for Drake. He's willing to stick up for him. There's even this page, Academics TV, that is spewing so much information about Kendrick and is always talking in high regard to Drake. So it's obviously something that me and you could tell, right? He stands up for Drake regardless of the fact. Biggest supporter, all that. However, he can't even do a stream with Drake. And this is what Elliott Wilson is saying because Drake and Adin Ross announced a massive Drizmas, which is starting tomorrow, and is a crazy name. Drizmas doesn't even sound right, bro. Whoever came up with the name Drizmas, bro, you know what you're doing. I don't think that was a good name to name anything, bro. I'm just be real. Drizmas is insane to say. But anyways, people are alluding to the fact that Elliott Wilson is talking about how the boy doesn't ever show academics love because tomorrow he's going to do a stream with Adin Ross. Adin Ross is somebody that, is in Drake's favor as well, but he hasn't been writing for Drake like Academics has. And there is some cases where Adin Ross has probably gone to the club and there's a video of him telling the clubs to stop playing Not Like Us or not vibing to Not Like Us when it's being played. But the whole point is that it's nothing compared to what Academics has done when it comes to defending Drake. And this is what Elliott Wilson means. And it looks like Academics got word of it, and we're going to see exactly what it is that he said.
Yo, Elliott's waiting on the day I switch up on Drake. Yo, the day I switch up on Drake is gonna be a party for Elliott, right? It's not gonna happen, but respect these guys. Again, I respect I respect the fact that they're looking at it from a very cultural perspective. And even if they do have a hint of they don't fuck with Drake, whatever, they're looking at it like, nah, act. Yo, listen, you fucked with this guy and you supported him. We want him to support you. So he says, I got love for Big Act, still numero uno, but the boy keeps playing you. Steak or no steak. Ain't no way around it, respectfully. Again, I don't have to keep saying the same things I've said. I don't feel that way. I understand why the stream is. And again, let's just chill out in due time, people. In due time. Like, my opinion even now is that Drake should chill out. So again, in due time. Don't worry about it. In due time. Right? Again,
I don't think Academics and Drake are ever going to do a stream together, bro. And if they do, I mean, they have been on stream together. They FaceTimed each other. I've seen videos of them talking to each other on live stream. But the thing is, bro, I don't think that Drake's going to do it anytime soon, currently.
obviously with Elliott or whoever else who's commenting, and I fuck with these guys. I understand that they might be saying they're sticking up for me, but I also know they don't like Drake. Bro, let it happen, man.
I don't think Elliott Wilson is not saying that he wants Academics to switch up on Drake. Elliott Wilson is saying that the boy keeps playing you. Ain't no way around it. That's it, bro. He's playing you. And Academics is going to push whatever agenda that Drake wants. Unwillingly, whatever the case may be, he don't even got to try, bro. Whatever Drake is going to do or whatever Drake is on, Academics is going to be in full support of it. You don't even got to tell him twice. You don't even got to tell him once. You don't even got to tell him at all for him to defend Drake and for him to push a narrative. Look at Academics TV and everything that they post. I'm telling you, bro, like, Elliott Wilson doesn't care if he's in support of Drake or not. He doesn't care if Academics supports Drake. He doesn't care if he supports Kendrick. He's just stating the obvious. The guy doesn't care about you because he would be doing streams like this with you, bro. And the biggest beef that he's ever gotten into, in which he lost, you've been defending him the most. And after the fact, he does a Christmas stream with Adin Ross, bro. Someone who taps in with Academics, someone who's in favor of Drake as well. But the point is that why is he doing it with Adin Ross and not Academics? Adin Ross, yes, he does have certain highlighted moments in hip hop when Tory Lanez did his freestyle, when Soulja Boy does his freestyle, he has all these rappers go on his live stream. But Adin Ross is not a hip hop media platform like Akademiks is. Adin Ross is not a hip hop outlet.
I'm gonna be streaming this. And also, I know Adin's dope. Adin's gonna bring up some good questions if he's gonna ask questions. I don't know how much they're gonna get into questions. Again, I think this is a little bit of the corporate because I think it's hard for Drake to just chill out right now, right? Got a lot of deals in the wins. There's a lot of things to be done, and I think he's smart enough. He has to know, like right now, bro. Like before we heard this announcement, we're kind of be like, damn. Like I seen people come back around. I seen Joe say, "Yo, Family Matters is hitting." I seen people like, "Oh man, shit." I've been saying it recently. Circadian Rhythm, that's a hit. Don't fight the narrative, Drake. Just let these niggas know, like, it's okay. Yo, you know what? I made $1 billion. You know, my fans are gonna love me. I'm gonna go on tour, but I'm not gonna just keep because people feel like this is like almost like an internet response. Just lay low, come back few months. Let the tidal wave pass. This kind of it hurts that, right? And also, here's the thing too, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick just pop up and say some shit too. Like, you know what I mean? Kendrick is very smart, but I understand the dude has deals. Once again, I don't feel any type of
Yeah, Kendrick's still plotting, bro. Just don't let it get it twisted, bro. Kendrick is still behind the scenes watching everything as everything is unfolding currently in current time. Like we said, SZA might collab with Kendrick Lamar on a whole album. If it gets cleared, we might see a whole album of Kendrick Lamar and SZA. But Akademiks is kind of like he's not going to disrespect Elliott Wilson. Elliott Wilson is not being disrespectful. If anything, he's being nice, but he's just being honest at the same time. And I think Akademiks has a hard time understanding that people are just telling him the truth, just like when his friend tried to tell him the truth about how Drake doesn't really show you love.
the way. And in due time, I know I do know that I have an obligation to my audience because I know somebody I'm like, yo, act, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, we've been riding for you. We know how you rock for this dude. Blah, 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 blah. In due time, it's gonna happen. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay, Chad. All right. Um,
He's telling the chat it's okay, but I think he's just projecting that on the chat. I think he's trying to tell himself it's okay. I mean, that's what it seems like.
hopefully the demeanor and you know, if I could give advice to Drake, I would say don't do the shots tomorrow. Don't disrespect people like how you did with don't use it as a way to like get at your ops. Make it as a thing to just show love is Christmas. Because that's gonna play bad. They're gonna think that you ran to Adin Ross to disrespect your ops and that you're oh well, why didn't you just keep dissing Kendrick then if you're gonna go do it on Adin Ross stream?
That's true. Why talk smack on a live stream when you could just hop in the booth and just be disrespectful? Akademiks knows exactly what's going on, and he knows the goods and bads, the pros and cons of Drake doing a live stream with Adin Ross. Just like XQC's stream, when Drake started talking shit on XQC's live stream, people had the same narrative. Why are you talking shit on a live stream when you could just go in the booth and say something? This is a narrative that's been going on, and this is a narrative that Akademiks doesn't like because he can't defend it. Like, why are you on live stream talking shit when you can just talk shit on a record?
Again, we all know the truth. You was down to squabble until whatever happened at your crib. We get it. But I think tomorrow
The shooting at the crib. It was a shooting at Drake's crib. That's why he said that he had stopped the beef. But if I remember correctly, in the Hard Part 6, he didn't want to rap no more against Kendrick Lamar. So which one is it? Because that song came out before the shooting.
should be a good fun stream, give away shit. Like tell some stories that people might not know that has nothing to do with beef. Like people clearly care about it, right? Like people care that he's gonna do a stream. Tell some dope stories, Christmas stories, or something like that. Just give information. Like you don't have to, you know. We're still in the mode where people just want to remind people, oh look, we're ridiculing Drake.
To use Adin Ross to go and diss people, I don't know, man. You might hear a slick line or two from Drake. You might see the same thing that he did with XQC. Talk about how he's never been touched, undefeated, all that. You know what he said on the XQC stream. He's just gonna use that again. He's gonna do the same thing he did on XQC stream on Adin Raw stream, bro. I mean, it's clear as day.
Make this like a positive thing. That'll be my only advice to Drake. Like, man, don't focus on these other guys or whatever the case is. Just have fun on stream, bro. That's it. All right. Somebody said the people cry no matter what. That's true too.
Either it does happen and he does a stream with Drake, or he doesn't and then he starts turning on Drake. We already know that Akademiks is a Kendrick Lamar fan. Like, it's not something that you could argue, bro. There's clips online of Akademiks listening to Kendrick, jamming out to Kendrick before the beef. There's also clips of his Spotify Wrapped that shows that he was listening to Not Like Us more than any song in this entire year. So do I think that Akademiks is going to turn on Drake? I don't think so. I don't think that he will, but one thing for sure is that he's going to be disappointed every single time, because I don't think that he'll ever do a stream like this where he celebrates Christmas with Akademiks, bro. This is an argument that he keeps getting himself into, an argument that he has to keep debating about. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, man. Do you really feel, and do you agree with Elliott Wilson? Do you agree with what he's saying about Akademiks? Because I feel like it might be the case, man. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.